Not yet. You think I would just talk like that with the mic still on? I'm not that crazy. Don't do that. Is that an ad? That's not supposed to be there. No. Yeah, I know, but I shouldn't be having triple ads. I could do this. Nope. That was a crash bit right there. Crash bit right there. Oh. Sweet, sweet babe. Hello, hello, hello. We are back again. Back again for chaos. That's what these drinking streams are. We're back again, doing a chaos. Apparently my mic is doubling up, I think. I don't know though. I'll have to check that in a little bit. Say hello. Hello, chat. Welcome in. We are cooking today. That's just raw margarine. Don't ever do that. No, but today we're doing the dessert stream because I promised I would. The things I do for you people. I didn't put it in self-promo because I didn't think about it. Probably should have, but I didn't, so. I will yet. We got time. How legally do I have to make it then? I'll take that as my answer. Just popping like it's hot. Yeah, we'll do that real quick. Hello, chat. For those of you who haven't seen me yet, yes, my hair is red. I love it. I love the chaos. It's fairly bright until I walk back. Look how wide that camera angle is. I love it. It's awesome. We're loading up Discord now, so hopefully we can send to something in the notifications. But also, I forgot to check if I'm doubling. Is that a notification? Ah, the stream card. Thank you, stream card. Going here. My channel. Live. Y'all can see me? I'm gonna talk like this so that I can hear myself. I don't think I'm doubling. I think I should be fine. We're good. We're not doubling, so that's always a plus. plus. Bleh. I'm good at English today. I've had a long day already, and it's not even 2 a.m. Or 2 p.m. However, I was up at 2 a.m., so I guess that is fair. My days are long, guys. The things I do for you guys. But today we're making a caramel bourbon cheesecake, and then a, what did you call it, Lolly? A trifle. It's a fancy trifle. She sent me the recipe, because I said if she sent me the recipe, I would make it for her. And this is what happens. You guys do what I say, and accomplish things. Jeez, y'all are crazy. We'll look at what it's called. Chocolate brownie trifle. It's gonna be good.
Already made the brownies.
Yes, the brownies have already been made, sorry.
And the custard.
Oh yeah. And Lolly, if you watch this afterwards, because I don't think you will, but if you do, we found custard, so I don't have to make it, but thank you for the recipe. For those of you that are very confused, I'm Canadian, not British. I don't know how to get custard or where to find custard, but we found some, so I'm happy. What I'm doing is we're pouring in graham. I just pour them in, right? Just pour in the graham crumbs and then add the butter to it. Right? Or do I?
Cup and a half.
Oh, yeah. Measurements are a thing, chat. Use measurements while cooking. Don't be a me. I never use measurements, I'm realizing. I just kind of go with the flow. But how's everybody's day going? I should post this in self-promo. The intense amount of focus. And then he spells. All that focus was for nothing. 1 cup. And a half. Can I just do all of it? There's like a tiny little bit left.
Just poured it.
This is how cooking with me goes. You just randomly figure it out as you go. Which, probably not the best of ideas. But we trust it nonetheless. That was not a good decision. I should also go get a hair tie for my hair.
Otherwise there's red hair in her food.
Yeah, I'm realizing, yeah. Hey, I'm not listening to rock, so there will be no headbanging. So that's a win. But yeah, I should probably go get a hair band.
Can I go get you one?
Yes, please.
Have you add a tablespoon of sugar to that?
Not yet. Do you guys want to see what I'm doing, or my face? Because judging by that reaction, my face is okay. What do y'all want to see? Y'all tell me, I'll move the camera accordingly. Also, I completely forgot that I was supposed to be posting stuff in self-promo. You know you're smart when you forget the thing that you say that you're going to do in like 30 seconds ago? Yeah, I forgot that.
If you bend down.
Drink time. To answer your question, chat, yes, I'm tall. Not as tall as Liam.
Go try again.
If you need a bunch, they're on my desk. Well, that's funny, chat. That's hilarious. She just, that just blew up. That's amazing. But how's everybody's day going? And who's all here? What's going on? Darking, chat. What's happening? What's going on in your life? My life is kind of chaotic right now. This is why we're doing a cooking stream, because I don't know when I'll be able to stream next for cooking or something like that. But on the 29th is a confirmed 24-hour. So that's always going to be fun.
Hopefully it's a real one this time.
Yeah. Well, it's long enough that you can actually use a real one now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Insane. I love it.
There you go.
So thank you, chat. We now have a little woo-doo
Okay.
on the head.
Be careful that you don't.
Go over the edging. I'm trying.
Found the broken one.
Okay, good. We found it.
Not any food.
We found the broken piece. But yeah, chat, we're basically just going to be cooking, having conversation, having a good time. Have fun. Because that's what we do on this channel. We cause chaos and we have fun with it. Yeah, I'll post and self-promo as soon as my Discord loads up. Did I hit Discord? We're gonna spam it a couple times, see what happens. I moved the wax paper.
Oh.
Oh no.
No, that's fine. Maybe you should have done it in a bowl.
That's what I'm thinking. Regrets. Oh well.
You're gonna show them what you're doing?
I asked, but nobody's responded yet, so. I said, you guys want to see what I'm doing? And nobody said anything, so. I got no response. Come on, guys. What we cooking? Liam, you're here. We're doing the dessert stream, man. We're cooking the caramel cheesecake and the trifle Lolly sent me. Because I said that if she sent it, I would make it. That's what I said in your Drunk by Daylight stream. And she came through. So, here we are. But how's your day going, man? How was work? I know you're off shift now because of timing. So, or hopefully you're off shift. If you're on shift, what the heck are you doing here, man? Go back to work. No, but how was your day? And do you want to see my face or what I'm doing? Because I'm too tall, I don't have the thing. Work was slow but good. Just heading to the shop soon, so when I do, I'll be heading off and back in. How's your day going? My day going... yeah. One of those days. Setup took a bit longer than I was hoping it would, but other than that, it's going pretty good. I was kind of hoping I'd be at work. Lily just told me, you guys don't have custard in Canada. We don't have people that just sell packages of custard. Like, if we go to our big supermarkets, we can't get big containers of custard. But we found a guy, if Lolly's next to you, we found a guy who actually sells custard. So, we found one. So thank you very much, Lolly, for the recipe. But we did find some. We found some. Magically. Also, I keep forgetting to open up my Discord. Keep forgetting to open up my Discord and post it in self-promo. My word. I still haven't done that yet. That's so strange. Kind of. But can you get Canadian maple? Anywhere you go, just walk down the street, you can find somebody selling maple bacon? Can you do that in England?
Yeah, can you do that?
Can you do that in England?
No.
No.
Maple syrup, maple bacon.
Maple syrup. Can you get maple stuff in England? Just randomly walking down the street? Like, we had a guy tap the tree outside our house.
Yeah.
That's not a joke. We actually did. Need to send you a custard care package. That's amazing. Is that actually a thing? I will use that.
It would probably ship faster from London than it would inside Canada.
Oh yeah, it would ship. Liam, I am buying a camera stand from the UK because it will ship from you guys faster, like, to me faster than it will if I buy it in Ontario. Like, to buy something from England takes less time for it to get to me than it does from 4 hours over.
The province next door.
Like, I guess it's 12 hours or so? I don't know. It's a ways away. But it still should be less than...
Toronto's 24 hours.
Yeah. So, but it should be less than halfway around the world. You get what I'm saying? Probably not as good. Fair enough.
Probably not.
When I come out there, we'll have to cook. I know a guy. I know many guys. You know a guy that can send me a custard package? Can you actually send me a custard package? Or should I just wait until I come out there and you can give it to me in person? I'll find it when I break into your house. Let's do it that way. Let's do it like that instead. For those of you that don't have context for that, you're not getting any. I mean, if you don't have context for that, you're gonna have to go watch the Portal 2 stream with Liam. That should be up on the archive channel, Same Run to Replays. Or you can watch it on the brand new channel that just got dropped the other day, Same Runner, which is the best moments of the month. Quick free selfless promo, because it's my stream. I can do what I please. But do you guys want to see my face more or what I'm doing more? That's my question. Because I remember last time you guys wanted to see what I was doing more than my face, which is understandable. So I'm just going to ask again. So now the base is done for the cheesecake. So now we make the caramel sauce. What do I use, a pot or a pan?
Pan.
Show me quickly. That's the base. We just got graham crumbs, butter. I don't know. And then we will be continuing. A pan, like a frying pan. Ow, my knuckle. Will this do, or is this a pot?
That'll do.
That'll do. Now we're gonna make some caramel bourbon sauce. Not enough custard. This not. You say this isn't enough custard. We're not adding custard to this one. Custard's going on the trifle. That's the other one. This is the caramel cheesecake.
Bourbon.
Caramel bourbon cheesecake. Liam, look at what I did. Get 10 gallons of custard. Can you hook me up with 10 G's of 10 G's of custard?
Who's gonna eat that?
I will with time.
Ooh, that's a lot of
I will make dessert. I will do a dessert stream once a month. Like, that'll be a thing. All my cooking streams will just be dessert streams so I can get rid of 10 G's of custard.
And now, just for fun, we're gonna add custard.
Custard.
I know it's not part of the recipe,
But custard. How am I doing it again? Medium? You gave me a recipe before. Where did I put it?
Low.
Custard stream when? When you send me 10 G's. That's how this works. If you send me custard, I will do a custard stream.
And to make custard, it's not that we couldn't have.
We
it's
could.
that it would have been time consuming.
Yeah. Making it was time consuming and we found it, so we don't have to make it. So that makes it easier. I would make my own custard. I love cooking. Cooking is chaos. And that's the best thing about it. We'll put that out of the way. What do we got? 1 tablespoon, 1/4 cup butter. That's real butter, not margarine. Right?
Okay.
It can be margarine?
Yeah. Can be.
Awesome. Then I'm going to use this piece that's right here. Liam subscribed at tier 1? What have you done? Why? What the heck, Liam? Well, you're top of the leaderboards now. Good job. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Did the notification go off? I wasn't looking at it. Did my alert box go off or no? Oh, my follower goal's not up. Hold up. I have to adjust things. There's follower goal. The alert didn't go off? Can't have that. There you go. I hope it did the sound as well. I don't actually have any of that stuff up because I don't have my headphones. And my Bluetooth isn't working for some dumb reason. Did it go off that time? Do I have to wait for it to be hot or can I just pour it in?
No, put it in. I was gonna say it is hot. It's been sitting there for how long? Which actually isn't a good thing.
The container? This? I just put this on.
I know, but now you're gonna bring it.
Hello. I'll lurk for you too. Right, I gotta head to the shop. If you're still live, I'll hop back in once I'm back. Either way, I'm excited. Yeah. If you want, I will send final products in the foods and recipes at the end. But thanks for the lurk, man. I appreciate it. You should be able to exclamation point lurk. Like, you should be able to do that. It should work. I hope. I do want. I will. I will send them. And a cup, right?
I don't know, whatever recipe says.
A cup of brown sugar. See you soon. Have a good time. Stay safe. Oh, it did work. Lovely. One. This is a half cup, right? Or is this a quarter? It's a third.
Oh, then you can do 3.
Wrong, your lol. I don't care. It's a chaos channel for a reason, Liam. Oh. 3. There we go. Third cups, or full cup of brown sugar. Sorry, I'm moving in your way. Add a quarter cup of water. Be careful with the hot stove. I make no promises, my friend. You should know that. See you soon, man.
That's what I said too.
Appreciate it. You're the second person to tell me that today. I can use this spoon, right?
Yes.
I need water in here. Yes?
How much water do you need?
Quarter cup. Or at least that's what your recipe says. Yeah, thanks for popping in, Liam. Well, see you soon.
Supposed to do that.
I will say nothing other than the butter just burnt me. We're making homemade caramel sauce, Jed. And now we take it off the heat? Or no?
It's boiling.
Yeah, now we need cream is what the recipe says. Because that looks like boiling, eh?
Yep.
So now we take it off heat, warm up the cream, pour it in.
Yeah.
You take it
There's your cream.
off the heat, mix it a bit more. Grab the cream, pour it into the same cup as the water, because that'll work. It says a half cup of cream. Do I still need this bowl? Yes.
Trifle. Yeah, I'm gonna wash it for you.
Yes, please. Then we microwave the cream. Let's say 30 seconds, that should do it. We open the bourbon. It smells so good. I want to do a shot. I might do a shot. How long does cream have to be in for it to be warm?
Well, it was in the fridge, so probably a little bit.
Yeah. We'll keep that going. We'll just mix the cream, caramel sauce for now. So that doesn't stick on. A couple more seconds. It's lukewarm. Or does it have to be warm?
It just can't be cold because if it's cold,
Cold, it'll.
Well.
So lukewarm will do.
It'll lump in your caramel.
Or do you want me to? I'm just gonna keep going then. And add 2 tablespoons of bourbon.
Yeah, you can do that while you wait for the cream.
That should be about right. That actually has good flavor. Wow. And some vanilla. Those of you that are like, he doesn't actually look at the numbers on recipes. No, I don't. And yet they always turn out fine. So, we're gonna mix this. This goes back onto the heat, right? Or do I stir it off heat and then put it back on?
Put it back on. It has to boil now.
Okay.
Has to thicken up.
We're hooking it back on the heat, Jet. Back on the heat. And we're gonna just keep stirring it for a little bit. And what's the last ingredient? Sea salt?
Yeah.
Can I just add that in now? Yeah, that's be boiling, but I can add that. I don't have to take it back off the heat for that. Okay. Where is the sea salt? In the cupboard? Or in the drawer?
I think it's all the way in the back corner of that one.
This one?
No, that one.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
Because I only use it at Christmas.
Yep. How much sea salt? 1 teaspoon. Will this make you happy, Chad, if I actually just measure it? I enjoy how you're finding this humorous.
You don't measure anything?
Oh, I never measure anything. It's not coming out correctly, so we're just gonna go.
Ooh. Let's see some.
That's about a teaspoon. Is your foot okay, or did it fall asleep on you? So now we just leave that like that for a while?
Yep.
And it
Turn
should
off the heat and
just let it
be.
Let it be. Okay, shit. We're now done with the caramel sauce for now, hopefully.
Should thicken up.
Should thicken up by itself. Again, hopefully. If everything goes according to plan. Now we're going to make the cheesecake. Cheesecake filling. You will need graham crumbs, butter, sugar, eggs. Where's the recipe? Oh, there's the recipe. I'm smart. How to soften cream cheese. Place completely unwrapped package of cream cheese in a microwavable bowl. Microwave on high or until soft, and then mix it. This one I need for later, so this is not the bowl.
That's okay, you can eat it.
No.
Just wash it again.
No, we need a deep. We don't need a full-size bowl. Can I not? I was gonna say, can I not microwave this one? But no, I cannot. I am smart sometimes. Don't worry, Chad. I put tin foil in a microwave and a light bulb, and I walked away from both, so I'm still in the clear for now. That's not helping my case here, is it? Yeah, we'll just use this one then, and then we'll just wash it again. Because that one's technically for the trifle. And if you want to know what the occasion is, there's the one.
It's because you needed content. You made an occasion.
I made the occasion. I needed to do a cooking stream, but I didn't have like time at another date because next Friday I'm at work. I'm busy, and the one after that I'm doing a 24-hour stream. So I needed to get at least one cooking stream out this month. My brain said, "Screw it." Phone call. Okay, chat. We're back. We're back. That was a phone call. We're good. We're here. We're back. I have to mix this. We're gonna mix this a little bit. I forgot to set a timer, chat. Also, I keep forgetting to post it in self-promo. I'm dumb. Unless my Discord just glitched and not loading. That might actually be it. It might just be my Discord's not loading up. And so I'm forgetting. Voss isn't here. That's disappointing. I was expecting Voss to come back. I was that crazy kid. What a crazy guy. I wanted some new Italian recipes. That we're keeping, just so that we have the recipe. But basically, 45 seconds. Beat cream cheese and sugar in large bowl. Okay, so basically we're gonna melt this. There you go, Chad. I'll turn into a goblin for you so you can see me. That's a joke. I'm not doing that. This is an alcoholic stream. Basically, we're gonna take this. We're gonna open the package. Open the package. I said to open the package of cream cheese. There we go. And then we will just take this piece. Take it off. Flop that out. Ta-da! 2. One more. Because we're making cheesecake. We're making a baked cheesecake, which is something I've never done before. I've always done chilled cheesecakes. Because I enjoy chilled cheesecakes. Also, thank you, Liam, for the sub. You crazy son of a gun. Keep your money! You're trying to move. I need to break into your house at some point. Keep your money. But thank you nonetheless. I really appreciate that. Yoink. I just realized that those moments right there when a phone call comes in or something like that happens, that's the perfect moment to run a 30-second ad right there. Perfect moment. Also, I forgot to ask this, but are ads showing up at the start of the streams? Like when you join? Because if ads are showing up at the start of the streams when you join, I want to know that because I want to counter that. Woo! We got it. We're good, chat. I'm going to just drop the block of cream cheese. There we go. Cream cheese is in. My hands are covered. I'm fine with it. We're going to wash our hands real quick. Get some of that stuff off. Go from there. Yeah, my Discord's just not loading on my PC for some reason. That's weird. I might have to boot it up through a software. But that's okay. If someone's from the, what is it, Discord community, the Crazy Crew, can you do a shout out for me? Like put it in self-promo, because I'm expecting some people to be here, because I just keep forgetting to do it. I just got a message. If it's from someone asking me if I'm going to come into work, I'm not responding. That should be done relatively soon. That's actually taking it very nicely. We're taking this, we're going to microwave it for 45 seconds, a minute. We'll go a minute, why not? Or we'll stop short. Yeah, I did get a message. Double the amount. Yep. It is work, but I have to respond. Somebody messed them up and it's falling back on me again, which is irritating. Look at that, chat. Look at that good. That's satisfying to me. We're actually going to turn this off and move it off the heat because it has been about time. So we're going to move it off of the heat over here. And put my spoon down. We're going to open this, take out my cream cheese. Okay, good. It did soften. This is gonna hurt so bad later. Oh, screw it. In honor of the tier 1, Liam, if you ever... Actually, when you come back, we'll do this. I'll do that when you come back, Liam. When Liam comes back, we're doing a shot with Liam. In honor of the tier 1. In honor of the first sub. That's what we're doing. Place, unwrapped in microwavable bowl. Beat cream cheese and sugar. How much sugar? 3/4 cup of sugar? Okay. That was a very satisfying sound. Would just like to point out. I don't know if you guys heard it, but that was a very satisfying plop sound. Very satisfying. Nobody saw that, just blocked by my body. This little bit of cream cheese decided to go out of the bowl and back onto my hand. I hate my choices. It's gonna hurt so bad later. But I love my choices because it tastes amazing. Like, all of these things that I'm making are harmful to me. That's a half cup. I should have turned this on already. Basically, this entire dessert stream is just me being in complete and total pain. That's what this stream is. Just me being in pain. Thank you all for joining, by the way. We're gonna pop this open. We're gonna scrape down the sides. Sorry you guys can't see it, chat. I don't have a second camera. If I did, I would have it following me around so that y'all can see what I'm doing. Told a friend of mine to come help me stream. Help me do a cooking stream, buddy. I'm busy. Nah, he'd show up. Probably. No, actually, he wouldn't show up. He hates being on. Oh no, I guess he wouldn't be on camera. He'd be behind camera, so that would work. He'd be okay with that. That's good. Cooking stream, Pog Champ. Welcome in, Jay. How's your day going? Genuinely, Jay. What's up, man? Don't do what I'm doing right now. It is very dangerous and should only be done by cooking professionals, which is why I'm the one doing it. I have mastered the art of cooking. Saying that, I think I already burnt my caramel sauce. Oh no, I didn't. I took it off the heat. I'm smart. Oh, it's so good. We made a bourbon caramel sauce. I'm gonna leave that in there because I don't need it for anything else. Dang it. Good, how about you? I'm doing pretty good. Was that all supposed to be capitals, or was that just a misclick? I'm good. This is about to be really good. All. Okay. Okay, good. So now... Can I still have the recipe somewhere? I still have the recipe. There it is. Plate completely unwrapped. Mix it. Beat. Bake. Add eggs. I have to add eggs to this. Mix until blended. Add eggs one at a time. Mix it on low speed. How many eggs? 3 eggs! I forgot about adding eggs. I'm stupid. Do I have eggs? Probably. Oh yeah, I do. I planned. In fact, my eggs are directly under my camera. I won't do a single-handed egg crack because I have to crack it into a bowl over there. I'm doing good, Jay. I hope your day is going well. No, I may have messed up. It's great when you hear the streamer say, I may have messed up. It's 1 a.m.? Oh my word, mate. Go to bed. I mean, I can't really say anything. I was up till 2 a.m. last night to finish the stream off, but... What? Why? No! Go to bed! I appreciate you being here, Jay. But sleep! I'm sorry. I know I have horrible times for my Australian team. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. One more egg. Not sure what sleep is. Honestly, at this point, mate, I don't know either. Well, I was lucky. There. That's a lot of egg yolk on the counter. I will handle that right away. What else do I need for this? What else do I need? There we go. We blended it. We're good. What are you making today? We are making first, what this lovely crust is for. This crust is actually not that lovely. Spread it. We're making a caramel bourbon cheesecake. And then we are making a chocolate brownie trifle that Lolly sent me. That's the plan. Anyway. We're making desserts. It's a dessert stream. And after that, I don't know. I might end stream. I might just keep going. I might bake brownies. I don't know. We'll see. Yum. Yes, it would be amazing. There's just chunks of graham crumb just stuck in the spoon. And that's irritating. Also, for those of you that are like, oh, he's using the same spoons again, this was just for sea salt. Which is going in this recipe anyway, so I'm not too concerned. I don't remember the rest of the recipe. Hydrate? I don't have... So we're doing water? I don't have a cup of water right now, or out right now. I can get one, and when Liam comes back, we're gonna do a celebratory shot of bourbon. Um, I hate cold water, actually. I'm just gonna grab... I'll just grab my fancy mug. What do you think of my cup? This is my water cup that I always use on stream. Because I love mugs. I love mugs. If I could change my entire thing to just mugs, I would have like 3 mugs. You don't like cold water? Yeah, I don't like cold water. I cannot do it. It hurts my gums. Cup. Yes. I'll explain why I don't like cold water if you want, Jay. But until that moment, I'm going to take this. Take that out, because that should have been mixed. Pour that in. And send it through for a little bit longer, because I was assuming all of it was mixed, when in reality, not all of it was. One more time. I will explain why I don't like cold water. I have a half tooth, and when I was younger, I was jumping on a trampoline. I got double bounced, and my head went over the side and nailed that metal ring, and broke my tooth directly in half, and it made that nerve ending go numb. And so now when I drink cold water, that nerve ending acts up and it hurts. So I try and avoid cold water for that reason. Make sense? I don't do cold things really. Oof. Yeah, it sucks. There we go, lads. That's what we call a beautiful dessert. Look at that, chat. Okay, that's a fair reason. Oh, yeah. Ready? Look at that, chat. Look at that. Tell me you did not just get satisfied. Hello, person. There's a person walking past the window. But yes, if Liam comes back, then we will do a honorary shot, because Liam is officially the first subscriber to the channel. Which I don't know whether to be happy about or upset at him for. I gotta go, my friends want to call me at 1 a.m. I'll be back soon when we're still streaming. I will be streaming for a long time, Jay. Looks pretty good, actually. Probably for like another 3 hours if possible. 2 or 3 hours, probably. Just base the assumption that I'll be live when you come back. And if I'm not live, I'm sorry. Bye-bye. Bye. Have a good time. Tell them I say hi. I'm going to wash that again. It's so good. But it's going to hurt me so bad later. This is my curse. I love cheesecake so much. I absolutely love cheesecake. But I cannot eat it. Because it kills my internals. Because it's like purely sugar and dairy. And like, that is literally just my allergies. In a nutshell. We're going to try and smooth this over now. Oh, that didn't work. Oh my word. Can I get it to be smooth? It says as you wax it onto it so that it's not smooth anymore. There we go. Now the caramel sauce is, or the cheesecake part is actually done now. I'm gonna do it, chat. I'm gonna do it. Mmm. Oh shoot, I let it burn too long. Oh no, I did. Just a little bitty. Keep it. Just a little bit of mixing around. Okay. Now, chat, we also made this lovely concoction of caramel sauce, which while in the pan, or in the pot, well yeah, the pan, does not look super great right now, as I'm mixing it for you. Doesn't look super great. But when we do this, how do we do this? Because it's, did you see that? That was so cool. Such a slow fall. I might just pour it all on, use the spatula. Let me just, may as well just use the spoon right away. Yeah, use the spoon. And just get as much of it as I can with the spoon. And then we're going to do that. And as I look at this, I'm questioning if I should have bought a second set of cream cheeses, so that I could add a second layer to this and put the caramel sauce in the middle. Look at that, chat. Look at that. Look at the beauty. I'm going to try and get it to spread around, or just underneath a lot of the cream cheese, to try and mix it a lot so that it's not just cream cheese in most places. You know what would have been smart, and now that I'm looking at it in hindsight, I really should have thought of this, would have been to mix the caramel sauce in with the actual cream cheese. Too late for regrets now. Oh well. Should have thought about it sooner, but we didn't, so. Oh, come on. And now, that I've ruined your perfectly defined edge, I'm going to take a barbecue skewer and stab it down in certain places. We're just going to leave this here just in case. We'll just put it right there. Never mind. We're not putting it there. That did not go according to plan. Well, that went badly. I'm gonna be in so much pain later, but it will be so worth it. And I haven't even gotten to the trifle yet. And the trifle is Irish liqueur. I should have named this a drunk. Hi, Sam. Hi, Cypherus. How's your day going, kid? What's up? We're doing a cooking stream. Good. Wonderful. I'm glad your day's going good, kid. I'm trying to just spread this caramel around. And then we have to bake it, if memory serves. I'm playing some Among Us. I was going to stream, but then I saw you were, so I decided to stop by. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for popping in. If you want to go stream, go stream. Have a wonderful time, and I hope you enjoy. Go enjoy some Among Us. If you're playing with the normal crew, tell them I say hi. If not, then don't, I suppose. How do we make this? Bake 35 to 45 minutes or until the center is almost set. Run knife around rim of pan to loose cake. Cool completely before moving rim. 4 hours I have to refrigerate this thing? I have to cook it and then refrigerate it. Okay. So what's the temperature that I have to cook it at? Just bake? Great. So, chat, not a big deal. We don't have to worry. I might have to worry later. Also, did I hydrate already or no? There, Jay. If I didn't before, I did now. We got her done. She doesn't look the prettiest right now, but when she bakes, she's gonna be good. Kind of sad that the caramel sauce just kind of flowed out instead of like forming so I could maneuver it. It wasn't melty enough, I guess. My mistake. Oh! There's still stuff in this oven. I forgot about this. As did everybody else, I'm pretty sure. You didn't see that, chat. And especially don't tell Liam. That didn't happen. I didn't just burn my hand. Okay, that's a lot. I did just burn my hand, yes. I did. I fully did. But that's fine. It's normal for me at this point. So now we're putting this in here. Someone set a timer for 35 minutes, 45 minutes. Set a timer for 40 minutes, somebody. Somebody in chat. Or should I do it? I'll do it. I may as well. I have a message as well. Ah, that makes sense. So we'll have to deal with that another time. Timer, where's my timer? Timer, I need 45 minutes. I need 30, we'll go 36 because that's what it stopped on. We'll go 36 minutes, check it, and go from there. But now, actually my phone's still, because this is where I have the recipe. I need another pan. Coffee is there. I need to make more. Put the custard and chocolate into a saucepan. How much custard do you guys think I need? Brownies are on the table. I need this bowl clean. That's the first thing I need. That's what we are going to do. We're going to take this. Actually, I think I need a saucepan before I need the bowl, but we're going to clean a little bit so we get our bowls back for what we need, and then we'll go from there. My lovely cleaning lady disappeared. I love her, but she had stuff that she had to do. Do I have any? Assuming we already have a Tetra cup. And then I go on the bottom of the water go. I bet there's some down. Oh yeah, it is down in the bottom. As soon as you stop looking, you can find stuff, which is weird. Why does it always work like that? The moment you stop looking is where you can find it. on, keep going from there. We're going to go to... We're going to go grab... Actually, what do I need first? I keep closing my phone, throwing it away, because I don't like using my phone on stream. Also, there is food, but the person that was supposed to eat the food has not come to get it. So... He's lost. Maybe just waiting for the dessert. Put the custard and chocolate in a saucepan, gently heat stirring until the chocolate is completely melted into the custard. What kind of chocolate? Is this what the dark chocolate is for? Yeah, this is what the dark chocolate's for, I'm pretty sure. Okay, scatter over the last few crushed Maltesers. Okay, yeah, so this is what the dark chocolate's for. Okay. So for me, I love dark chocolate. 90%. I'll move it up so y'all can see what I'm doing again. Hi! You can see my lovely face again, chat. How does it feel? I look like a freaking, what's his name, Torterra. I look like the Torterra we made the other day in Pixelmon. If you missed that stream, you missed out. Cooking chips are bad for my health. Jeez, I've eaten so much dairy and a lot of sugar already. This is bad. And I haven't even made the trifle. This is really bad for me. Mint. More lint. More. We got 100% dark chocolate, or 90%, I think it is. Yeah, 90% cocoa dark chocolate, because we love dark chocolate. Or I love dark chocolate. But I'm not actually eating this, so I hope the people that are eating it enjoy dark chocolate, because that's what they're getting. We are going to grab a pan again. We're grabbing a new pan. And says it's not that hot. You can tell it came out of the oven 5 minutes ago. It's still hot. It's made of glass. It's still hot. Don't tell Liam. Don't tell Liam. That should just be like a thing on my channel. Don't tell Liam. We got a message from Discord. E. Why do you do that, Cypherus? Why is there just an E? Don't understand. Also, my Discord still hasn't loaded up on PC. Are you okay, Discord? Do I have to open you through the whatever the thing's called, Opera? I'm going to pour in where's my recipe again? Literally in front of me. Custard and chocolate. Gently heat, stirring until the chocolate is completely melted into the custard. Custard is served with cling film to stop the custard forming skin, then cool. Cling film. Hey, how are you doing? Taurus Johnson? Hello, Taurus Johnson. Welcome in. I'm doing pretty good. We're just doing a nice little cooking stream, having a good time. Questioning why my Discord's broken, but we don't need it right now, so it's not really that important. We just finished making a caramel bourbon cheesecake. It is currently in the oven. When that one finishes in about 35 minutes, I will take it up, show you guys. That'll be sick. For now, we are making a trifle. I said stupidly that if I got sent a recipe, I would do it. Hello, person. Name's Taurus. Taurus Johnson. What's the name? What country does he run? I can't remember. How much of this do you think I need?
Did it thicken?
Oh, it's done.
Oh, it's done?
Yeah.
You have it on the right temperature?
I think so. It just says bake. It doesn't say what the temperature.
Oh.
The recipe doesn't say it. Yeah, I'm assuming 350 anyway. Yeah, there's no temperature on that. What's for breakfast today? Caramel bourbon cheesecake and a trifle. I live in Canada. Woo! Awesome! Welcome to the Canadian crew.
Where?
Where? You might even be able to come for supper. if you live in within a certain area, I will DM you the address. You can come for supper.
Let's say if you live in Manitoba within 4 hours.
Yeah.
It says 350.
Is that 350? Where? Oh. I'm stupid.
No, you're not. Oh, you're good. You got it on 350
Brant,
already.
you live in okay. Sorry, buddy. That's a little bit too far out.
Where does he live?
Ontario.
What part of Ontario?
Brampton.
Oh, Brampton.
That's...
Very good.
22 hours? 20 hours?
No, I don't know.
Hold on, I'll do math for you. I got you.
I don't think it's.
I'll see how long it is.
Wow, you did good. That smells good, that chocolate.
This?
Yeah.
If I hit directions, that one will work. It's roughly 20 hours.
Get in the car, you'll be here by Sunday.
He'll be gone by Sunday. That's much to travel. Yes, that's far too much to travel. But welcome in.
Hi, airplane.
How's your day going, man?
Hey.
And technically, wouldn't it be like 3 in the afternoon for you, or 2 in the afternoon? Wouldn't it be like, what is it? Snack or like mid-lunch? Late lunch? Let's call it a late lunch. It'd be a late lunch, not a breakfast. Unless you do breakfast like me, then yeah, it would be a breakfast. How much custard do you think I need?
Well, it's done in layers, so you just add the layer.
No, you have to cook the custard with the chocolate. First. And then you add another layer of custard in the middle.
Oh.
Place custard and chocolate in a saucepan. So the chocolate completely melted with custard, cover the surface with wing foam.
See. 2 cups.
2 cups! And then we spoon the custard in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically you're just melting your chocolate.
Basically I'm melting my chocolate in my custard.
Okay, but your pan is literally cooking here without anything in it.
I'm stupid.
That is way too hot to use. Don't use that.
It's breakfast for me. I'm about to go to work. Oh! Well, I hope you have a wonderful, well, either shift or day at work, whatever you do. I hope it's a wonderful time. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate that. And if you want to see more chaos of me doing stuff like that, feel free to follow, because we do a cooking stream once a month. Hey, there we go. Thank you very much. I'm hoping the alert went through. I work at Canadian Tire.
Oh, hey!
That's epic!
We love Canadian Tire.
We love Canadian Tire. That's where I bought my punching bag. We love Canadian Tire here. That person just looked at me like I was completely crazy, which they have every right to do. That's amazing. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day, my friend. Make many a customers either happy or disappointed, whichever one you prefer. I'll leave it up to you. It's your preference. Do I still have a half cup of coffee in this thing?
I used it.
Okay, I need more coffee. We need more coffee, Jet.
I used it for the brownies.
Yeah. We also need some for the Irish cream liqueur.
Okay. Have to make some.
Yep. For me, it's not an issue because we're gonna make so many weeds. We're gonna make some coffee, and then we're gonna pour the stuff into the pan that's no longer overheating. I think that's a good play, right?
That's too hot. You're gonna burn your chocolate.
You're gonna burn the chocolate!
Yeah.
Okay.
When did you put your cheesecake in? Do you have a timer on?
Yeah, I do.
You do have a timer on?
Of course I have a timer on.
Good.
Right, chat, you guys set a timer for me?
Who set the timer?
I did.
You did, okay.
Right, chat, you guys got me? You got the timer? I think Jay set the timer and then he left. No, it's got another... Timer is running. Yes, that doesn't tell me what the time on it is, though. 24 minutes.
Okay.
So it was put in about 10 minutes ago.
Okay, right.
So we're going to make some coffee, and then we're going to melt the custard and
Melt the chocolate.
Melt
and
the
then
chocolate.
Add the custard.
No, you melt the chocolate in the custard.
I know, but you have to melt the chocolate first, and then you add the custard.
It says to melt it in the custard.
But your custard is already cooked.
Okay, hope you have a splendid day. I hope you do too, my friend. Thank you very much for the follow and for showing up. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. Truly. Have a wonderful day at Canadian at work. At work. I'm good at English today. I haven't had coffee yet. Old. Oh wait. Hold on. Small mistakes were made. We can correct it.
Did it thicken?
Oh yeah.
It thickened?
It thickened beautifully.
Awesome.
But when I poured it in, it had thickened a bit too much, so it didn't really like
It didn't swirl?
liquid. It didn't like swirl.
Oh.
It just kind of expanded outwards.
Oh no!
So there's just a hidden layer of caramel. It like expanded outwards and kind of sunk in, and then lifted itself back up. So there's just a layer of caramel all the way along, like
Inside the cheesecake.
inside the cheesecake.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
But it tastes so good, and you can taste a bit of the bourbon.
You can.
Yeah. It's not like a definite flavor, but it is there, which is very good. And it's going to hurt me later. Like, I've been having small bits of things, but they're gonna hurt me later. Also, for my Canadian lads, Tim Hortons! Have a great day at work, Taurus. You know how hard it is to not eat chocolate, like, while you're doing a cooking stream, just to pop stuff in? I should just have, like, a chip bowl at the ready, or, like, carrots so I can pop them in. Baby carrots. That's a good idea. I should get those for the 24-hour stream. And then I can pop baby carrots in every once in a while. That's smart. Thank you, chat. Somebody write that down. I'm not gonna write it down. I'll remember it. I won't remember it. How long do I have to wait for this to cool down? Or is that good, do you think?
That should be good. Stir.
Well, I want to put them all in there, right?
Mm-hmm. Ah, I don't know. Where's your recipe?
Right here. But it says 100 grams, so that's a full bar.
100 grams is a full bar. That is correct.
Yay, we did it, chat.
Does it say? It doesn't say how much custard you have.
It says it's 2 different quantities of custard, so
Oh,
it's weird.
so one quantity
Um,
that turns chocolate.
500 milliliter pot, ready-made chilled custard.
500 milliliter.
Yeah, ready-made chilled custard. So it is already made when we pour it in.
Okay.
Put the custard and chocolate into a saucepan. Gently heat stirring until the chocolate is completely melted into the custard.
Okay.
So cover the surface with cling film to stop the custard from cooling.
So 500 milliliters is 2 cups.
2 cups worth of custard. This is gonna be interesting, chat. Very interesting. I wonder where boss is. He's not here this time. Probably working, which is good. I'm very glad that the people in my chat are responsible and go to work. You know what I'm saying? They don't just sit and say, no, I'm gonna watch the stream instead.
Oh.
Liam gifted me a sub.
Aw. Thanks, Liam.
I don't know whether to be proud of him or upset with him.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like, keep your own money, boy. But thank you nonetheless for the sub. Because for him, the money is important. He's got to get a house. I need him to get a house so that I can break into the house and cook them supper.
Break into somebody's house.
Yeah, I have permission. And then I have to cook them supper. It's a weird allowance, let's say. I'm basically making them an at-home dinner date.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Yeah. Hey, I get content out of it, so that's a win for me. Yo, YouTube video idea?
You're gonna need a GoPro or something so you can film your break-in.
Oh yeah, yeah, I will. That's sometime in the next year, hopefully, depending on when they move.
And when you get your passport.
That will be done hopefully by December.
As it is right now in Canada. Not soon.
Yeah, passports in Canada are freaking mental. Like, they're saying I probably won't get mine until after December at this point. Which is insane to me.
They should really change the fact that it says 45 business days on their
Oh yeah.
website.
If it's not 45 business days, I'm gonna go there in person.
And what will that help?
Well, they might speed up the process.
No, they won't.
Or they'll fix their website. I'm not sure what this is supposed to look like, but that looks pretty good to me. Right? Or am I crazy?
I don't know.
It looks like chocolate pudding, but it's thicker.
That sounds about right.
Okay. So now I need some cling foam or wrap. Somehow we're supposed to get cling wrap on this
What for?
to keep it from forming a skin. Because
Oh.
custard forms a skin when cooled.
Oh,
If
yeah,
it's cooled
that's
in the open,
true,
so.
actually.
Cover the surface with cling film to stop the custard forming a skin, then cool. Okay. So I might have to put this into another bowl and then go from there. So I'm going to do that actually. Smart?
Yep. There you go.
No. That's the base bowl, remember?
Scraper.
Oh. Yeah. Scraper. Thank you.
And if you use that one, you don't need cling wrap. You
Nope, I'll just put the lid on it. That was why I grabbed it. What we call being a big brain.
None
Wait.
of this Tupperware.
Do we have any big brains in chat? I think that hasn't turned around to look at chat. Chat could be flying a mile a minute, but I just don't know it because I'm not looking at it.
You don't have any headphones either.
Nope.
You can't hear them.
Thank you. I don't have any way of knowing what chat's doing. So any sound alerts you guys do are purely for yourselves. Because I can't hear them right now. Which is completely fine. I'm totally okay with that. Hello. I have that as a sound alert. Goodness is Doubtfire, hello.
If it was to see the back of your bum.
I don't know. I mean, it's a good butt. They want to see me cook things, and that's not happening right now. Right now I'm just mixing. Which is good, because it means we are actually technically cooking. But they can't actually see the back of my booty. Oh, can they? Can you guys see my booty? Probably. I probably have the camera a bit too low. It probably cuts off the top of my head and shows a bit of my butt. I'm not sure. Oh no, my head is still in frame. So that, my friends, is the custard. Done. Hello! I guess I should do hello. Can I put it in there, or should I wait on that? I'm gonna wait on that.
You might just use it for.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Hello.
Hi.
What's going on?
I went shopping,
I see.
and this is what I came up with.
Where's the rest?
In the truck. Are you
Okay.
done, or are you still busy?
We're still live.
Still live.
In fact, we've only been live for about an hour and a half. It's going good. My day's going. My day's splendid. We're having a good time. Do you know what this calls for?
Yeah.
For those of you in chat, crab rave. I can't hear it. Come through. I hope you can't through and y'all are just vibing to it. I'll be right back. So chat. Oh. Back to this. We'll slide the liquor back up. Drinking on stream. Actually, did that sound alert even go off? I don't know if it did. Which kind of sucks. But we're here nonetheless. We're having a good time. Do I need all of this? Probably not. Because for the recipe's over here. Oh, my pen is still on. There we go. Hi, can you guys hear me now? I didn't realize how loud the thing was. Set the brownies in a trifle bowl and mix together the coffee with 1 tablespoon Irish cream liqueur drizzle over the brownies. Okay, so basically, I'm just making a nice cup of iced coffee. Or warm coffee. We'll use my trusty old Same Runner merch mug. If you haven't, there's a link. If you want to get your own, I can't English today. Damn it. That was supposed to be a shadow clip, but I'm not even going to attempt anymore. There's a link. If you want to look at the merch, there's the link. That was a failure. Well, I'm doing shoutouts. I should shout out the Discord too. If you're new and you want to join the Discord community, that is a link to join the Radical Runners. Everybody there has a wonderful time. That's a joke. I have no clue what we do in that chat anymore. You're welcome to join. Come hang out with me. You can text me personally. Just have a good time. Hang out in my community. And let's give a shout out to Luke and Cam. Because we love Luke and Cam on this channel. I think I spelled that wrong. Did it work? I don't think it worked. Oh, nope, it didn't work. Hold on. So, Luke underscore and underscore Cam. That should be right. There we go. Is that loud or is it good? That should be good. I don't know what the volume actually sounds like because I can't hear it. How long do we got left on that cheesecake? Oh my. I don't know what's happening there. 10 minutes until the first set of the cheesecake is done. Ooh, that looks pretty good.
Burning something?
Might be. I don't know.
What's burning?
Nope, I think it's just cocoa.
Probably.
It's
I'm
just cake.
smelling dark,
Yeah.
dark chocolate.
Yeah. Cheesecake is in the oven. We still got 7 more minutes on it, I think. I don't remember what I just said. But now, is the brownie done?
It's not burning. It's just the chocolate cake smells like that when we bake it.
Did you ask if the brownie was
Are these
done?
the aliens again?
Okay.
Invading
Yeah.
the kitchen?
No, the aliens aren't in your kitchen this time.
Not this one.
Not this time. He's still he's not here yet.
Okay.
Well, I haven't told him that I'm live.
Keeping secrets, are ya?
Just from him. That one usually just shows up of his own volition. So if he doesn't show up today, it means he's busy, which completely understandable. We're going to.
You have to break crumble it.
Do I have to crumble? Does it say crumble it?
Say leave it in pieces?
It says sit the brownie in a trifle bowl and mix together with the coffee and 1 tablespoon Irish cream liqueur. So yeah, we should crumble it, and then we'll mix it with stuff and form a base with it.
Oh, okay, well, whatever.
I'm good with ripping it apart. Pull a quick Jesus.
These can remain in the fridge.
Oh, that's bitter.
The coffee? This?
instead of frozen.
This.
Yeah. It's 90% dark chocolate. What are you expecting? I could have gotten 100%.
Nope, I'm good.
You do sweet things. I don't.
Well, then you might like this trifle.
Breathe, please.
'Cause it's not going to be sweet.
Thank you. No, this is gonna be an interesting trifle because it's also got alcohol. Now we need a. I'm not using that mixing cup because it will melt. Do you have a small glass mixing cup? They're not here anymore. They left. I don't know if we have a small glass mixing cup. Do I? I used one the other day. I should know where this is. Oh, there it is. We found it, chat. I'll get out of goblin form now. Coffee's done. How much coffee do we need? I know in this cup, we need it full. Look at that pour. Look at that pour. You bottled on more. Say it again. Why is my mom on? What the hell? I don't remember how much you need, but we're going to use that much. And it is a lot thicker than it looks. This is just a fairly large cup. I think I may have done too much already. What's happening? What is happening? So much stuff is happening. Coming out, I'm live. If you're in my Discord, coming out. I miss company. I keep throwing my phone away. Stupid. Mixed together with coffee and Irish cream liqueur. It does say a certain amount of Irish cream liqueur. But we're just going to pour in that amount. That should be enough. I could get somebody drunk, I'm realizing. So now I pour this in, crush this. Crush the Maltesers. Because I found Maltesers. We're going to crush a bunch of Maltesers. There's a coffee and brownie mixture. We're going to crush this together. Grab a spoon. Crush it down, because that's what it says to do. Crush it down. And then we'll go from there. I should have put the custard in the fridge. There we go. It's in the fridge now. We'll let that chill for a couple minutes. We'll do the shout-out-a-thon because we haven't done that yet. So, who are we starting with, chat? Let's start with Crazy Kid Liam. There should be an underscore there. That's not the right button. Back, enter. We're good? Yeah, we're good. Fantastic. Liam, I'm using your content on my channel like normal. If you object, you already said you don't, so. There we go. We have our base. Wow, that's a long clip. Hokey pick. And then when it's ready, we're gonna add the cream liqueur, move the brownies, or the custard. We're gonna move this over here as well, because I don't think I need that anymore. We don't need scissors. We should be done with the eggs, I believe. No sound? No sound on what? On what, Luke? Where's the no sound? On the shout out? There may have just been that clip. Also, hi, welcome in. Here, I'll try another one. What's up? We're just baking. We're cooking today. We're making the trifle like Lolly said. Does that one have sound or no? Because it says I'm getting sound into my shoutout clips. Yes, no, sound? Still no sound? What about now? You got sound now?
Why do you have no sound?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking Luke. Still none. That's confusing. You should have sound.
Turned it off when I answered the phone. Did you turn it back on?
Yeah. Well, actually, this one didn't get affected when you answered the phone.
Oh, okay.
Oh! Hold on. Do you want to give yourself a shout out, Luke? Real quick for me? I'm gonna fill a shot with alcohol.
You're gonna what?
I'm kidding. I already did the thing with alcohol, only partially. I have to do more with alcohol yet. We're doing whipped cream with alcohol. Did it work? I'm waiting for the clip to show up. Sound work. Sound is good now? Yay! Magic. Thank you, Luke. We love you on this channel for this reason. How's your day going, man? I think I may have asked that and just missed it in the fact that sound was gone. Did I ask you? No, I didn't. So how's your day going? It was that's my bum clip, so good times. I can't hear it. I don't have headphones or earbuds right now. I can't hear what's happening when you do shoutout clips or something like that. Which is disappointing, actually. But I'll fix that at some point. Well, we're having a good time. We're just chilling. We're done with the eggs, I'm pretty sure. Because we don't need eggs for whipped cream, do we? Just listen harder. I don't have any speakers right now. Like, I have no speaker system, my friend. Spoon, that's in the fridge. So, this is the base. Use a rolling pin or saucepan to mash the bag of Maltesers. Okay.
Mash the bag of Maltesers.
Sounds like a poor excuse. Oh, I was just gonna use my knuckle.
Thor's hammer.
We got mallet. What are you looking for? Scissors?
Like clippers.
Your shears?
Yeah, they're in my purse, I think.
Oh yeah. Fire shears.
Good to work.
Yeah, very poor excuse. Whoa!
Oh no! Oh no!
We should be okay. Open the window.
Oh no!
No. What's that look like, Luke? We're crushing them.
I'll open the door.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is-
What happened? The oil was through the
Yep.
pan?
Oil went right through the pan. It's on the bottom of the oven.
Oh, the body of the oven. Okay.
Is it good?
It's not done in the middle.
No. So it needs a bit more time then.
Well, because a knife is supposed to come out clean.
No, it's not.
Almost.
Almost done.
Yeah.
5 5 more minutes, chat. This isn't how you... I'm well aware, Luke. I'm crushing things. This is destruction at its finest. If there's not a little bit of chaos in my streams, or destruction in my streams, you shot me with a plant. Then it's how I do. Luke, I think you need to go to a psych ward.
Maybe you don't crush them quite so hard, maybe? You want something left of them?
I want to make sure they all get crushed. There we go. We did it.
Oh, it's so pretty.
But generally, how's your day going, man?
Got oil in the bottom of the oven.
You asking me
Sure.
or somebody online?
Online, but
Oh.
sure. How's your day going too?
Slow, but good.
Those ones are still full. Does that look crushed enough to you?
That looks perfect for eating. Thank you.
Actually, that does look like a pretty good layer.
We could leave some whole
Yeah, I'm thinking I'll just leave it like that.
Easter eggs in the middle of the...
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Well, I'm glad your day is going good. Are you guys streaming tonight? Like, are you and Cam going live in a little bit? Yes, no? I mean, Glow went live. Good to know. You might have to rate him later. Yeah, you are. What are you streaming? In an hour or so. What are you doing?
Should be done in an hour.
Yeah, I should be. Zelda, Breath of the Wild? Or which one? Are you finishing the DLC finally? Sorry, that was me. Are you finishing the DLC or which Zelda? Also, I went to Terra. Ocarina of Time. Oh. If I can show up, I will be there. Guaranteed. If I can show up, I will be there. I don't think I can, because I think we're having people over, which is why we're making desserts. I'm making dessert for the stream, and the people are coming by default because I can't eat it.
You planned for people to come.
I planned for people, yeah. I'm regretting it, because Ocarina of Time with the lads. Jeez. Mistakes were made by me. Sorry, man. Sorry. Not played it in about 20 years. Ha, I beat you there. I got 10. 10's my latest. I missed that game. Well, I wish you the best of luck with it, my friend. Do you think the custard will be cool by now?
Yes, probably. If not, it doesn't matter. It would only melt that a little bit, so... Oh, it looks amazing. Yeah, it's cold. It's
Look at the custard!
congealed.
Yeah, it's supposed to be congealed so that it doesn't form a filter. Where'd my spatula go? Look at that, chat. Oh, chat can't see it. I fixed, chat. I fixed. I fixed. It's very brown. It's chocolate. It should be brown. Who's playing it? You or Cam, Luke? Which one of you two crazies is playing it? And I wish you the best of luck with it. You are. Ooh. That's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be great. Wish you the best of luck. Also, we got the Irish cream liqueur for the whipping cream. Is this baked or is this chilled? Yeah. Now we're on to the final step. Hate Bailey's. Cam played it fairly recently. I hate Bailey's. It was the only Irish cream liqueur I could find. That's all I got, man. I can't get anything else. I live in Canada. It was easier to find a bottle of bourbon than it was to find Irish liqueur. And that's from Texas. Bowl is here. Bowl is still dripping water. Clean out the bowl. Clean out the bowl. That way. I don't like Irish cream. Blame Lolly. She's the one that sent me the recipe. Mrs. Dash?
A spoon.
A spoon?
There's stuff in the oven?
Yeah, there's oil in the oven.
Oil on the bottom, or yeah, margarine.
I think that's done. Right? Check it.
We'll have that extra smoky flavor.
Lolly knows I hate her.
I think it's done. If not, the middle will be creamy.
Cool. I mean, that's fair. That's fair, Luke. That's a lot of smoke. I am so sorry, guys. That one's to you guys.
It's boiling.
Yeah.
What?
Caramel bourbon is boiling.
Cool. That looks delicious.
Yeah. Real cool. It's part of my, I tell her every day, it's part of my morning routine. Really? Oh. And I thought I was a mean person.
Just gonna turn off the oven
You can.
and leave it in there because the middle is
Yeah.
oily, and I don't know if it's because
I think it might just be because of the caramel
caramel
sauce.
sauce. Just
I'm hoping Liam comes back at some point.
you added all of that caramel sauce.
Yeah.
You added almost 2 cups of liquid to that.
Yeah.
That middle might not be done.
But it's all the way along. It's spread across evenly.
But it's boiling out the middle right now.
That's because the middle's where the opening is. Oh, I see your point. What am I in here for? That. That's what I'm in here for. I wake up, tell Lily I hate it, and go back to sleep knowing I've accomplished something. You've accomplished a single text in the morning, and that's better than me. Good job, man. How much is 500 milliliters of cream? 2 cups? Where's my cup? 1 cup.
Off.
What? Half a cup off?
Half of that off.
The box is fully done.
The box is half empty.
And,
The box.
Use a measuring book.
The box is half empty, and if you list the box.
It looks half empty. Is the kitchen getting smoky? Yes. Or half full. The kitchen is getting very smoky because of what I did. No, it's half empty. The kitchen is quite smoky, my friend.
Something happened.
There's the whipping cream in. Actually, I think I saw them with that. And then we had more whipping cream later. Where to leave my phone, Luke? Thank you. Cream, 100 milliliters of Irish liqueur, sift over the icing sugar. Do we have icing sugar? That was always the time to ask, right before you need it. Got icing sugar. How much is 200 milliliters? That'd be a quarter cup? Or 100 milliliters would be... Yeah, so 100 would be a third of a cup. That's why I'm asking. Oh, throw it in. Just throw it in? This is what I'm just throwing in.
Really drop.
Maybe not.
I mean, it would have great flavor. Oh, throw it and inhale the sugar. Not doing that, Luke. Didn't see that. Actually, you didn't see that. There we go. You put them in your hand, clap, and then we'll cause some pasty dust. I think you're thinking of something else, though. How much? I keep losing my phone when it's right next to me. Sift over the icing sugar. How much icing sugar? 25 grams of icing sugar.
Why not?
Not phone, webcam. Do you have auto white balance on your webcam? I don't know. Maybe. I didn't check. White balance, yes. I know what I'm talking about. I used to do it a lot. Like I said, I think that's something else. Yes, to answer your earlier question. Why? Also, I'm getting that stand. Turn it off. Why? Do I look like a pasty-faced glue stick? It's way too high. Well, the sun's coming in, so... There, it's off. And nothing changed. Is that better now, Luke? I got very dark very quickly. I like it. Thank you. What about low light compensation? Pretty sure that one's off too. Or that one might be on. I don't know. I haven't really messed with my webcam settings. Not gonna lie. I look like a tortera once you do it. Auto exposure. No. No, no, and no. Why? Should I turn them on? Should I turn them off? Should I turn them on? Or are they good off? What camera are you using? A Logitech something. I threw away the box a long time ago. I don't remember. That's quarter cup. I've measured out the stuff. C920 stream cam, C922. I don't remember, Luke. I don't know anymore. I don't know, Luke. I'm sorry. What level is your exposure at? That one I can get you. Exposure is at -5. I can drop it more. See what -6 is like? That's -6. What do you think? What? Okay. Overkill. Looks a little gloomy, probably stick with -5.
done whipping?
I think so, right? That look good, Mom?
It should be a little bit more peakish.
It could go more stiff. Yeah. Are you not putting in another layer of
Layer of what? No.
Cake?
I'm not supposed to.
There's not another layer of cake?
No. Custard icing cream.
It's a trifle, not a trifle.
Yeah.
A twofold.
It's a trifle. There's 3 layers.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. And then there's sprinkles on top.
What are we gonna do with all this custard?
Make
Enjoy
more.
it. Going to enjoy it
Yeah.
with our friends.
Yeah.
Hey.
Your dad's phone bell clip is fantastic.
Where is it?
Okay.
I gotta get it. My work phone. Ah, I'm missing it. There we go. There we go. Ah, you guys know. I tried.
He attempted. He attempted.
There was an attempt.
I was too close. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, spinach.
That's not going in this. Is that better?
No, spinach.
Is that better?
Yeah. I can already tell.
Yeah. The cellular cowboy.
Not perfect.
Amazing 10 out of 10. Look at that, chat. You cannot see it. The reflection of that bowl is so intense. You cannot. It's just a white void. This is how they get the light coming closer to you in movies. They just fill a bowl with whipped cream.
I'm up.
Do you want to try it? You didn't try it. You can lick the what's it called unless Mom got rid of it already.
Oh, she's really missing.
Turn exposure to see cream. Yeah.
Throw it in the ditch.
Mmm.
I haven't even mixed my coffee yet.
That's yummy.
Good.
Thank you for sharing, Sam. And one more
You're not welcome.
output pose. See you later, all.
Can you see the cream now, Luke? Look at that cream. Hell yeah, funk it.
Coffee in this?
No,
Coffee and whipped cream?
no. Just Bailey's and whipped cream.
Okay.
The coffee's in here.
I'm guessing we have to refrigerate this after it's
Oh
cooked.
yeah, 100%. Oh, actually, Luke, do you have to refrigerate custard?
Yeah. Definitely.
I'm gonna ask my people that know stuff about
That
it.
eat custard?
That eat custard, right? Actually, I don't think he does because he doesn't do sweets. Do you have to refrigerate custard? Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, milk is the main ingredient.
My resident DJ Wiki has spoken. He has said the words, "It's dairy." That, yeah, that just makes sense. No, I
That's
think about
why
it.
you've invited the neighbors, because you're not eating any of this stuff.
I didn't get to try this. It's like not refrigerating milk.
Yeah, exactly.
Not smart.
Look at this. Should fill a donut with this.
That is what they use in some donuts.
Yum.
It's a cream custard.
You're using such precision that we can see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. You got another. There's a backboard. Custard donuts are very popular here. You know you can just tilt the camera separately, right?
No, I don't.
The more you know.
The more you know, the less you use it.
Oh yeah, yeah, true.
Did you see our new lawnmower?
No, I just
Sweet.
heard it.
It's so sweet.
Is it very similar to the old one or no?
No, it's a Honda.
Oh, that thing's gonna go for a long time. We have custard donuts and cream biscuits.
Cream biscuits?
You have cream.
What is a cream biscuit?
Start talking.
Yeah, start talking. Cream
You have my undivided attention right now, Luke. What is a cream biscuit?
biscuit.
I'm just gonna gaze directly into the camera until I see Chad move.
Is it actually a biscuit?
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Made with flour and shortening.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I love biscuits.
You guys call them cookies.
Oh, cookies. Okay.
That's different.
Cream cookies. So like Oreos.
What Oreos be? Custard biscuits?
Well, they have cream in the middle.
Yeah, true. I suppose. True enough.
This stuff is delicious.
Yes, it's custard. Yeah, but custard. Yeah.
Well, this is a giant Slurpee.
It's custard. Of course it's delicious. You're like a little kid with a Capri Sun.
A Capri Sun.
I don't know. That was the first thing that came to my head. That actually sounds really good, Luke.
Okay, chocolate drizzle?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No.
A couple of these is basically all sugar. Yep.
That sounds delicious.
This drizzle.
Crumb this. A little crumb of that on too. Just a little crumb.
Most British snacks are all sugar. Yeah, that makes sense.
So are most Canadians.
You need to make millionaire shortbread?
Except for beaver tails.
That actually sounds pretty good. But I'm not a millionaire, so I can't do that. Put 'em.
Millionaire shortbread.
Yeah.
Put in your recipe.
Yeah, Luke, you know what to do. You want me to make it? Send me the recipe. Same thing I told Lolly. Google it? No, man, you suggested it. You suggested you make it happen. That's how this works. This is why you haven't started a podcast yet. You just Googled. You haven't initiated.
All the notes.
No. Then I'm not making millionaire shortbread. That's how it works. Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what to do.
Have a good time tonight. I'm cruel. Oh, and when you see him, tell Cam I say hi. But Google how it looks. Okay, I will Google it. Don't worry, I will Google it. If I can make it, I might make it in the next one. Because you're going live in what now? 30 minutes? 20 minutes?
Yeah, pretty much. And you're done.
And yeah. You know what? Good. I might come raid you. I've already told Cam you hate him. Oh, okay. I mean, fair enough. I'm pretty sure the evidence is the fact that I literally just said, forget the entire course of a stream to play a single Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. I think that evidence right there should say enough. I should have taken a picture before I covered it. I'll take a picture when I take it out to chill. Is the cheesecake looks good? I need to chill this. We don't have room in our fridge.
Do we have a fridge downstairs?
Yeah, we do. I'll be right back. And yes, he believes me. Oh. Hold on, I gotta send a Discord message.
And the bourbon is still
Yes, that's in case Liam comes back.
still boiling.
Oh.
Hot, 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 hot.
Don't worry, Luke. Cam is still my favorite Scottish lad. Good job. Yeah. We've done it good. We did something successfully. That's not on the list of things we did successfully. Do you want to lick the spoon? Because I can, so go for it. I need to cling wrap this for later. And, in honor of the first sub, For Liam. I was hoping Liam would come back. Now Google millionaire shortbread. Hold on! Hold your horses. I will. Give me a little bit.
I'll put that in a smaller container.
Well, we want to put it on the stuff later, so.
On the stuff later.
Yeah, back on again. It has to have a layer again.
Oh.
That's the new.
Of this
Okay.
too.
No. That's done.
Okay.
We're no longer required of that one.
It's too bad. You should just make a layer with it.
There's
Mix
not
it up.
enough to make a layer because I have to mix it in the bottom and I have to mush it all together.
Well, then sprinkle it in.
My horses are unwieldy. Just eat it.
It's very good.
I would assume as much.
I love brownie.
I can't eat brownie. Okay, what am I looking at? Millionaire shortbread?
You can. You just choose not to.
Millionaire shortbread. Shortbread. Ganache. Woo.
Oh man, that looks sweet.
Sure, let's go there. Caramel shortbread, also known as caramel squares, caramel slice, millionaire shortbread, millionaire slice, caramel shortbread, Wellington squares. That's weird. That's not answering.
Caramel and the chocolate.
Here, we're looking at how to make it. Which
The
caramel
preppy
bars?
kitchen.
Yeah.
The preppy kitchen.
What you need? Semi-sweet chocolate chips, butter, corn syrup, eggs, sugar, brown sugar, all-purpose flour, salt, cream, condensed milk, vanilla.
We got all that. Let's go.
Biscuit, caramel, and chocolate. It's 3 types of sugar snacks combined. I can see that. What do we got? Butter. I use unsalted because additional salt is added. Okay. Room temperature butter. Sweetened condensed milk.
Got it.
Sugar, both. Chocolate.
Got
Okay,
it.
steps. We got steps now. Cream the butter, sugar, condensed milk is the shit. We had this conversation last stream. I don't do milk in any kind, so I'm biased. I tilted the camera just for that.
There's nothing here to see. Nothing to see here. Move
Bourbon.
along.
Bourbon.
I'm gonna put that away.
No, I still need it in case I can put it back. There's vegan version of it. Cool. Cream the butter, sugar, and salt together, then add the egg and vanilla. Add the flour in batches and stir to combine. Pan the shortbread into a lined baking sheet and bake. Make the caramel by adding butter, condensed milk, and sugar to a saucepan and heat until dark and thick. What's the oven?
Your caramel sauce is at the bottom of my oven.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You maybe added a little bit too much caramel sauce to the cheesecake. But that's okay. I'll clean it.
Overkill is underrated.
I'll clean it. Okay,
Let's keep going.
I'm out.
Make the caramel by adding butter, condensed milk, and sugar to a saucepan and heat until dark and thick. Pour the caramel over the shortbread layer and chill. Make the chocolate ganache by adding the chocolate and cream to a bowl over a double boiler or microwave and melt. Spread over the chilled caramel and shortbread base and sprinkle with sea salt. Chill in the fridge until your millionaire shortbread is set. I will save that recipe, actually. I will do that in another stream. I will save that.
That sounds like Grandma's hip hugger bars.
It does, actually. Like, it's almost perfectly identical to the recipe. It might be the same thing.
Except we call them hip huggers.
Yeah. Millionaire shortbread for us might be hip huggers.
Sounds very close.
The recipe is almost identical, Luke.
To Christmas. It's Christmas.
Yeah. It's a Christmas dessert for us. It sounds very similar to that anyway. Very, very similar. Millionaire shortbread sounds very similar to that. From what I can read anyway. But with that being said, how's everybody's day going that's new to chat or that's just been chilling? How's it going? Yeah, this 100% is. 100% is the same thing. This is our hip huggers. That thing right there, right? Millionaire shortbread. We might make that another stream. I'll ask for my grandma's recipe. Because my grandma has a recipe, then I don't need to use one from online. I'll just trust my grandma. Because my grandma's recipes are bomb. I should use them more often. There's so much happening all over the place. Awesome. So many things, so many pictures. I should post pictures of that in the cooking chat, but I'll do it later. Well, now you know it's a Scottish thing stolen. That is fair.
Probably not. We probably stole it from the Scottish.
That's what he's saying. It's a Scottish thing stolen.
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I would think so.
It would not surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah.
I still have to mix this.
We don't have any Scottish in us as far as I know.
Yeah, we do. We got a little bit of Scottish.
Like an eighth.
Yeah, but there's a little bit of Scottish. Means I'm part Scottish. Which makes me happy in and of itself. Means I can technically be part of the Scottish lads. But I'm not. I'm 95% Scottish. What's the other 5%?
Wow.
Welsh? Welsh? Is that what it is when you're from Wales? It's Welsh, right? Or am I crazy?
That is a lot of Scottish.
That's a lot of Scottish. I'm German!
Oh!
Genuine surprise!
Fantastic.
That's awesome. Huh. I don't know ours. Ours is all over the place.
Quarter German.
Quarter German, but I don't even speak German.
Nope.
German's confusing to me. Quarter German, what is it?
Your great great-grandfather on your father's side, German, married an Indian woman from India.
Yeah. My great grandfather was German. Oh, cool.
And then a whole lot of Prussian and Russian.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in my blood. A lot from the motherland. Lots from the motherland. I was hoping Liam would come back before I end his stream. But is that the? Where's the? Is the cheesecake downstairs?
In the fridge.
Okay.
Done.
Done.
You're done.
We're done. We finished. Ugh. Next time we'll have to do a couple different things. I don't know what we're doing next time.
Millionaire hip huggers.
Millionaire hip huggers. Should we do that next time? We can. I have to ask Grandma for the recipe for that though.
Christmas food when it's not Christmas.
Yo, now have a mega pint of wine. I don't have wine. I was gonna do a shot of bourbon when Liam came back in honor of the first sub, because he did the first sub today, which I both love him for, and I'm like, no, keep your money. I gave you that sub last week. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll do a shot of bourbon in honor of the first sub. Also, I really just want to try it, so. Why? What's that reaction?
Did you make that sound or did the bottle?
The bottom made that sound.
It's a cool sound. Not too much.
Oh, just a shot.
Shot.
Everybody! Ooh, that tastes good. Ooh. That feels really good going down. I love it! I made a mistake. I drank it. Now I'm gonna want more. Because that's actually really good. Oh wait, this is Kentucky, not Texas. Never mind. My bad, guys. This is from Kentucky, not Texas. I don't have wine. I don't drink a lot of wine, actually. But that's actually really good. That's really good. And you don't really feel... Do you guys have Spiritus? Is that a Pokemon? Spiritus! I choose you! No, I don't think we do. In Canada or just in general? I don't have it.
We're not really the ones to ask about alcohol.
No, that's me. It's 98% Polish vodka.
Oh!
I want to try it. No.
That is is the motherland.
That is actually no, it's Polish.
Yes, because what is now Poland,
Poland
was Prussia.
part of Prussia. Yeah.
So
that is the motherland. That is where I'm from. I should get some of that. Go back to my heritage. Now we're going alcohol shopping on stream. That's not a joke. I still have a tab for Liquor Mart open. What is it called? Spiritus. Winkler. Website. Nothing. You're only allowed... There's a bar that sells it here for $5 a shot. You're only allowed one.
No kidding.
Add that to the list, man. Add that to the list. When I come out, we're doing it.
No.
We're doing it. I want to try this.
Take a taxi home.
I'll have Cam drive. We'll make Cam designated driver. Because Cam doesn't drink, right? Oh, actually, neither of you do. Or do you?
Is it going to take you out and get you inebriated? Great.
Puritas vodka. No, first we're going to go sightseeing. And then, actually, first, he's going to wax my legs. And then we're going to do all that stuff. If they hit the goal, then they're going to wax my legs. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well.
Choices were made. Proper spelling. Okay, I'll try it with that spelling instead.
I feel for you.
Oh, don't feel for me. I made a choice. Don't feel bad. I did this.
You will have regrets.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will. Actually, you have a pretty high pain
No,
tolerance, so maybe
I won't. How's the custard? It's done, Liam. We finished it. It's done. Also, you just missed it. I did a shot in honor of the first sub, and you missed it. Oh, great. Now I feel bad. I waxed my legs bald like 4 times. Yeah, it's not that bad. We cannot get it in Canada. It does not exist across all of Liquor Mart's networking. We cannot get it in Canada. He didn't do a shot. I did a shot. Do we have to do another?
Custard we have left.
Yeah.
That's not part of the trifle.
This is the last of the custard. That's not part of the trifle. I can't. Screw it. Messing with the exposure again. It's fine. Make up for it by shooting Luke. Okay. Yeah, that's all of the custard that's left. The rest is in it. Once it's finished chilling, I will send pictures of it and the caramel bourbon cheesecake in the chat. With what? We're going to the... We're going to go do shots. I thought that was a plan. You're doing it with me. I'll drink this instead. I could do another one.
No. It's the middle of the day.
And? Send you a photo I took from the shop. Instantly breaks out the phone. What am I looking at? I think my Discord glitched. It doesn't show you sent me anything. Liam, what did you send me? Oh, there we are. Oh, yeah. Custard pods. Yeah. We don't got that here.
Custard pods?
Yeah. We don't have that.
Oh,
That's epic.
very cool. It's like puddings.
It's like pudding. Yeah.
Or yogurts.
We don't have that here.
Nope.
That's so weird. I was wrong. It looks better -5. Yeah. But no. It's very strange to me. It's very strange to me too. Can you guys get maple bacon just anywhere? What's that? Can you get maple bacon or maple syrup? I cannot get over the fact that I look like a tortera right now. I still look like a tortera. Does anybody see that? The secondary skin edition?
Potato chips.
Yeah, can you get Canadian maple potato chips out there? Like Lay's Canadian maple? Maple syrup you can get. Okay, yeah. That's one of our main exports. That makes sense. But can you get maple bacon? We can get them, but it might not be the same as yours.
Bacon.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, we can get custard, but it's probably not.
It's not the same as your custard.
Yeah.
No. But when it's done chilling, so probably like 3 or 4 hours, can you get Scottish tablet? I don't think so. We have a lot of import shops. I'm sure you can get Lay's in. Probably. We have a couple import shops, but nothing from actually England. Like, I can go get Thai food or recipes for Korean or ingredients for Japanese, but I can't get British. Filipino. We have a Filipino restaurant.
Of course, we have a lot of Filipino.
Yeah, we do have a lot of Filipino
A lot
people.
of Asian culture here.
Some put sunglasses on it. It'll be chilled then.
Ha ha ha.
That's great, Liam.
Somebody has a great sense of humor.
Are you... Oh, I should ask this. Hi, Severus. Welcome back. But I'm going to ask this now. Are you still down for the 29th, Liam? To hang out? Or are you still going to pop in to finish off Portal 2 and then play for the King? Are you still down for that? Or do I have to adjust my plans? I made your mom laugh. I get bonus points now. That's fair. You've already beat me. Like, yeah, I'm down. Awesome. Thank you very much. I look forward to it. And is Lolly joining or no? Because she is more than welcome to. Because it's a 3-person game, right? Because it was Luke, Cam, and Lolly last time when I saw them sort of playing it. I was hopping between chats there. I wasn't really staying anywhere solid because I didn't want to learn too much. Probably. Awesome. I look very much forward to it. But I think, Luke, how long until you're live?
You have to tear all of this down and set it back up.
Oh yeah, I have to tear all this down, put it back in my room before people come over, which is happening in probably like 2 hours or so. 20 minutes? You're going live in 20 minutes? Do I stay live for 20 minutes and just talk to you guys? Just have a good time, just talk, and then go, and then just raid them? Or do I just end it here and then y'all can find them on your own? Because I do have to tear all this down, so. But you know what I am going to do, because I haven't done it yet today. Oh, I should ask this. Liam, when you came back, did you get an ad for when you first came back? Or not? Because I don't want that. I want to be able to pick when my ads happen. I don't like having people join and have to wait for an ad. I don't like that. We can talk about why Scotland is the superior country for 20 minutes. I'm subbed, so it did not. Okay.
Scotland is
yeah.
superior country?
Oh yeah, of course it is. Jeez.
I mean, it's probably
Of course it is.
the oldest country.
I'm subbed, so it does not. Okay, that makes sense. Luke, can you do me a favor then? Subs don't get ads. Yeah. Luke, can you do me a favor then? Can you reload and I'll hold all the content. Can you reload and tell me if you get an ad? Because if you get an ad, I don't want to deal with that. Scotland has square sausages. They are the weird ones. Luke does a favor. Leave. No, he's coming back.
Haggis?
You better come back. You can't say haggis. That's a swear.
Haggis is a swear?
No, I'm kidding.
I don't swear.
Yeah, that's why you can't say haggis. Racism.
Okay.
Is that racist technically?
I don't know.
Stay out of here. Look, go on, get all of the racism. Luke, where's the racism? I'm so confused. Damn it. I failed. Yep, you failed. I can see that. You failed. But you tried. That's what counts. This is the least xenophobia. Yeah, fair. That one I'll give you. I'll give you that one. But can you do that as a favor or no? Can you do that for me? Mm-hmm. Can you confirm? Ad. That's not good. That's not what we want on my channel. Because I want to be able to run my own ads. Where did I go last time? Pre-rolls? I had my first hour-long stream. Congrats, Cypherus. That's amazing. Good for you, kid. Means you'll get to like 6 to 12 hour streams someday and you'll just become an addict to it. Which can confirm it's a very slippery and easy to fall down slope.
You
I know.
That he's a kid?
I know he's a kid.
Okay.
I know he's a kid. That's why I called him kid.
Well.
I have my reasons. Creator dashboard. Right? That's where it is? It's in the creator dashboard? How'd it go, Cypherus? Should be under settings, affiliate.
What did he stream?
Yeah, Among Us, if memory serves. Ad free viewing. That's what it should be on. That's what's on. Ads, activate your schedule. I do that one. Disable pre-roll ads when I run ads. Okay. So Luke, what did I turn off last time? Yeah, I am. Oh.
I hate that more sometimes.
Good. I had fun. I'm glad you had fun, kid. I'm glad you had fun, kid. It was awesome. But, Luke, what setting was it last time? Unless you're setting up your stream. If you're setting up your stream, never mind. But if not, what was it that we did last time? Pre-roll ads, right? We turned that off. That's the first place. I'm gonna have to drop a follow and check you out. Yeah, let's give him a shout out. Let's give him a shout out. I forgot to click send a message, so that was stupid of me. I think it's Cypherus plays with an underscore, right? Or no? Pre-roll ads, yeah. It's not an underscore. Okay. I'll play the other roles with my friends and randos. Oh, that's awesome. Glad you had a good time, Cypherus. Is that the one? I don't know if that's the right one. I'm gonna check.
Network error has occurred.
Nope, it is the right one. You just don't have any clips.
Oh.
That is the right channel. Go follow them. Where you run ads actively to stop pre-roll running. But they have a okay, hold on. I have to read more chat. I have to scroll that back down. Pre-roll ads. But they have a stupid thing where you have to run ads actively to stop pre-roll running. So I have to run an ad to keep it from doing it. Okay, understood. Thank you. I did! Thank you, Liam. You're a legend, man. We love you on this channel. You're a legend. Also, you know you're getting that subscription back, right? You know that, right? I'm just making sure you're aware. My goal, okay, I'm gonna tell you this now. My goal, Liam, is to beat Toxic. My goal is to beat Boomy. You know what? I could do it right now. You really want to go? You want to go, Liam? I could do it right now. Yeah, it's dumb. That is dumb. Stay away with that sub. Get. No. Ready, Liam? I'll do it when you're live. I'm nice. No, I'll do it when we're streaming together. That way.
Oh, I said be careful.
I know. Hey, Liam, remember what you said about don't burn yourself? They need to have 15 minutes without ads. Okay, so if I do an ad in the first, 5 minutes of stream, or, right when it happens, it's not going to do anything. I can run an ad right at the beginning, it won't. $500. Please don't do that, $500. I have another birthday coming up. He might do another 100K. Who knows? I will beat this man. If it is the last thing I do, I will beat Boomy. You're willing to do $500? I would do $500. I would drop $500 into his channel.
What are you saying?
I would do it purely to beat Boomy. Purely for that reason alone. I mean, I also love Liam, so why do people hurt me in this way? Because we love you. Accept our love and help. Simps. No, that would be a flawlessly streaming.
That's a lot of bacon.
Get it right. Sorry, I'm in a weird mood. That's fine. We're all in a weird mood. Heck, I've had a lot of alcohol already.
Yeah.
Boomy's getting that government money. You ain't gonna win. Shit. How do I beat him? I tear down the government. One piece at a time. The key to success, we destroy the government system.
I don't think you should be talking like that.
I can't. There's no way I can. I don't have that much power. The way to beat Boomy, destroy the government system. No, I don't think I'm gonna win, but I will give it a shot.
Just intercept his government paycheck.
No, he still needs to live. I'm not that heartless. You can't boo me as superior. I don't think I can. I really don't think I can, but I'm gonna try. That's true, but we went into American military just to pay for subs on my channel. Oh boy. That is true dedication, my friend. I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle. I can't do that. However, you will be getting that gift sub back, just so you are aware. You'll be getting that sub back, or you might be getting a gift sub. Depends on if I have to resubscribe. I might actually just have to resubscribe to you, so I might just do that right away. We'll see. I'm actually going to check that now. Hold on. Boop. Boop. Where's Liam? Where are you? Following. Oh. Channels. Where are you, Liam? Where are you? Why am I following so many people? There we are. Did my subscription run out? There we are. I don't think it did. I might have to resubscribe. Oh, thanks for hosting me without knowing it. I might have to resubscribe. Oh, thanks for hosting me without knowing it. I might have to resubscribe. For hosting me. I appreciate that without knowing it. I didn't know you did that. For hosting me. I appreciate that without knowing it. I can gift a sub, but I can't. I can. No, I'm still sub. But I can manage your sub. I can. July 24th. Okay. I can. So when is that? Okay. When's July 24th, chat? So when is? I think I just duplicated myself really badly, and I apologize profusely for that. How long? How long is that? That's what day is it right now? It's the 14th, 15th. So that's 10 days. You were playing you. I know. I realized that as soon as I went there. I saw it. It's awful. I'm so sorry. I agree. I am so sorry. I did not mean for that to happen. I am going to, I think... You know what? Let's go give Liam subs. Screw it. We'll do it live. We'll give Liam some subs. Prime loot? What's that? Prime gaming. We don't care. Where are you, Liam? Channels. There it is. I'm looking for him. I'm hunting him down. There he is. Nah, I'll do it when we're together. Yeah, I'll do it when he's live. I'll do it when he's live. Yeah. I'm here. Yeah. I'll do it when you're live. I was making this. I want to see his face. Okay. Understood. I got you. Caught red-handed. Change that. It should be caught red-headed. You missed an opportunity there, Liam. You missed an opportunity. Not frequently, but for this. You missed an opportunity. It could be caught red-headed. One piece at a time. I don't know what this is. I don't have headphones. Hold on. I'll listen to that later. I'll listen to it later, I promise. Actually, you know what? I'll go grab my headphones. Why not? I got time. And while I'm getting my headphones, I'm going to run an ad. So that they don't get mad at me and run pre-roll ads. So you're going to get an ad. I'm going to get my headphones. When I come back, we'll play the clip. In that order. That should have been about 20 seconds. Are we back, chat? Are we back? Back chat. Are we back? Did we do it? Are we back? Are we back?
I'm going to mow the lawn.
Okay. I mean, I can do it too in a little bit if you want.
I'll start. You can take over when you're done.
We need to do another rat stream. I concur, you do. We're going to add a browser source. Oh, that's not the right one. We're going to add a, what is it, a window capture? There, we're going to add a window capture. And we're going to move it to there. And then we're going to Properties. This one. Should be that one. No, not that one. Hold on. Is that the right one? No, that's the wrong one. That one? There we are. Here we go, chat. We'll listen to this one now. Oh, hold on. I'm stupid.
I tear down the government. One piece at a time.
Oh, no. I'm still stupid. I didn't plug my headphones in correctly. Never mind, chat. We're not doing that. Oh. That didn't work. Where's my Twitch? There's my Twitch. Did you ever see a rat stream? I think I did see one or two. And it was not before I was born. Or as I think I've seen one or two. Or one. I think I've seen one. I think I've seen one that you guys did. I think I missed the other one because I was at work, but I think I saw one. I'm pretty sure I saw one. Did that play or not? Because that was very confusing. My headphones aren't working right now. My headphones did not connect, so I have to change a bunch of settings to get them to connect, and I don't want to deal with that right now. First stream, it was the first Lolly stream I watched. Oh wow, that's awesome. No, it may have been, I've seen everyone. Are you sure Luke doesn't have the most dedication? Sounds like Luke does. He's there at every one. Oh, we missed some for the ponytail. That's the wrong side of my head. Hold on. That's it. Yeah, we missed those. Also, this haircut reminds me of Caduceus. Or Taliesin Jaffe from Critical Role. Or is that just me? Is it just me, or is that not what this vibe, the hair, gives off? I don't want to mess with my settings right now. Settings. We're gonna mess with my settings. Bluetooth device. Sound. That's where we're going. Sound. Choose your output device. There we go. Headphones. Okay. So that should be good now. If I try, I'm gonna mute this for you guys. And then I'm gonna go here. Oh, there we go. Wow, that's that I did good. I respect it. I did good. Luke wasn't in my last stream, the traitor. I don't blame him. What was your last stream? Boop. I can get it to hang off of my ponytail. That fact alone makes me happy. One of the main reasons I have a ponytail, just for that. Prove it. Do you have evidence? Also, I proved you wrong. Did you see that, Liam? Did you see that? I proved you wrong. Your portal wasn't open yet. That's why I failed. I'm actually stupid about that. My proof proves that your portal wasn't open. What's your proof say? You still have to put out a Portal 2 video. So, I think I win. But Luke, how long until you're live? I asked that like 15 minutes ago, so like 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Is Cam there? No, I'm blind. Didn't see anything. Sorry, you're still wrong. That's fair. That's fair. Fair. Yeah, and you actually gave me a suggestion, and I do want to run that by you later once this video is done. I found something that I kind of like, but I don't know if it works. So I kind of want to run it by you before I fully upload it. Cam is here. Cam, whatever he tells you is bullshit. You are loved. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Also, how's your day going, man? Get out of here, Cam. No, Liam. Cam belongs to me. Therefore, Cam is always welcome in my streams. This is the whole reason we did a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel the other day. We love Cam on this channel. In fact, I'm pretty sure Luke and Cam are one of the main reasons my channel is where it is. Giddy up. is actually really good. We'll have to do a Drunk by Daylight stream at some point, Liam. Or Drunk Fall Guys stream. Whichever you prefer. I'm down for both. I'd be down for that. Cam is here. Fair enough. I know your brain, Luke. I know your brain. Tell him I say hi. Did you use Ash Blossom on him? Me? That was my first Yu-Gi-Oh duel. Okay? Ever. I have not been a Yu-Gi-Oh. Mine, I knew it. Cam has always had a crush on me. Anytime you wanted, he's down. A Yu-Gi-Oh duel? I mean, I do actually want to get more into that game because of what? Well, it actually is interesting and I want to learn different dynamics of it. I've put probably another hour into it after that stream. I appreciate the offer. No thanks. I'm good. Thanks, Cam. Thanks for being willing to be a Chaos entity. I appreciate that. Yeah, thanks to all you Chaos entities that hang out with me. You're loved. You are legends and we love you on this channel. Luke, how long till you go live? I want to raid you. He's offended? He's offended about what? What you offended about, man? If he's offended, he'll call. Call, I dare you. Oh shit, I have messages. What was the damn it Mario about? 5 minutes. Okay. You know I have a channel for that. Saying you don't want him? I always want him. He's always welcome on my channel. We love him on this channel. What is happening in the meme chat that I missed? Do not come to the castle. I picked an absolute dog shit cake. Just go. Check out Cam. Does Cam have his own Twitch? I mean, he should. So come run. No, it'd be come run. Say it correctly, Luke. Liam. Come wreck. No, that's you. Oh, I flipped this. Feeling lucky, punk. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Top Shelf Streams. Does he have his own channel or no? Does he? Wait, no, that's wrong. Liam, you tried, you failed. You know what? Give yourself shoutouts. Y'all are legends and I love you. Yes, that is it. Good to know. I don't know what his solo Twitch is. Thank God that didn't pop up. Liam? I think you're on the wrong website for that. Also, Sam, look up. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Do you want me to just look straight up, or what are you trying to see? Look the best. That's a fair one. I might have to end the stream before these shoutouts get out of hand. No, give yourself some shoutouts. You guys deserve the follows. They come afterwards. Y'all are legends. We appreciate you on this channel. I don't need more alcohol, yet I'm drinking more alcohol. Is that your second channel, Luke? I'm just waiting for one of these to actually be a channel. In the chat. Where? Where am I looking? Wait, no, yes it is. Thank God that didn't pop up. Which one? Run an ad break to disable pre-roll ads. Shut up, pre-roll ads. I'll run an ad break in a little bit. How far up am I scrolling? I don't know what you want from me. I probably ignored it for a reason. Which one? I don't know. There's so much chaos in that chat right now. I have no idea which one you're after. I'm expecting a Discord message in 3, 2, 1. Hey! What do you got for me? I don't care. Not the person I want. What am I looking for in my chat? Also, Luke, you got a minute, right? Minute and then you go live. I'm gonna give you a shout out because I can. We'll see that clip. Hey, I'll put in the headphones and then I can hear too. Also, changing the subject slightly, me and Lolly were thinking about a group Among Us stream tomorrow. Just recopy the message. I would be down. What time? I have to fix my entire setup, but I would 100% be down for that. What time? I'm in. What time are we doing it? I can't wait to kill your ass. What time are we doing it? Yeah. Count me in. Tell me time and count me in. Because I will show up for that. Are we doing it drunk where if you die you take a shot, or are we doing that for a Dead by Daylight stream at some point? Because I can probably get a crew of 4 or 5 if I try. If you need more people. I just have to ask. I'm down for that. I'll show up there. Well, what do you need? I should hold this in my other hand so that my logo is showing. I'll do it when he's live, Luke. I will give you back that sub, just so you are aware. That sub is coming back to you. I will give you back the sub. Thinking maybe 7 p.m. ish. Need to do the announcement. No skin is in, I think. Okay. 7 p.m. is 1 for me, so that works out. I can do it tomorrow. I don't have plans tomorrow, so that's why I'm saying I can do it tomorrow. I can do it tomorrow, and then Sunday is We Were Here Together with Mira. It's a Discord/streamer group. Okay. Crazy crew. Crazy crew Among Us. Who's all streaming it? Are you streaming it, or are multiple of us streaming it? Because if you want, I'll stream it too, but if you want to do it just you, then we can have just you stream it. I feel like all of us should, though. That way you get the different perceptive, or different views and different things, and then if you need to, or want to later in the content, if an epic play is made, you can ask different views for it. Yeah. I can ask Glow if he's free if you want. Because Glow's usually down for a game of Among Us. Yeah. We'll see. I'm down for that. I will be there. Just in the Crazy Crew chat? I'm assuming? I am 100% down for that, Liam. Count me in. I'm down to kill you. Or die 1,000 deaths needlessly. Well, I'm streaming it at least. I don't mind who streams it. You can if you want, but no stream sniping. Nope. No stream sniping. The only stream sniping I will do will be while we're in the lobby so I can gift you subs. That will be the only stream sniping I do. Other than that, your channel's being... I'm not going to be watching. I prefer to play the game legit. Yeah, gonna have to message some people first. Yeah. I'd say if you can message Glow, if you want, I'll hit him up because he'll probably be down for it. And he's part of the crew. Because I think some people already want it in. Yeah, let him know. 100%. Tell me how many you have, and if you want me to invite different streamers that I know of that are probably also in Crazy Crew, so you can invite them yourself. Never mind. Just take care of it. Don't gift anything. Bogus. I'm doing it. Luke, I need you to be in the stream, in his stream, if you're not playing the game, in his stream, right when he starts, probably about 5 minutes when he starts. That's when I'll give the subs. Because I'm going to be there before you start. Yeah. Okay, we go. You're live. Okay, then we're going to go raid the lads, and I'm going to tear down my setup and move it because people come over. You can come. I mean, you could rename yourself that. That's possible. Possible. Give him a legit shout out, Liam. Don't be mean. Give him a legit shout out and then we'll go rate him. Because we love him on this channel. And yes, Liam, I will be there tomorrow. 100%. I will be there tomorrow. Without a doubt. I'm going to drink some more alcohol. I know it looks like a coffee cup, but it's full of alcohol. So, Captain Kid Liam. I love that. You should change your channel, Liam. Captain Kid Liam. 100%. But then you need to do more Sea of Thieves content, which are you doing with Lolly when it drops? Pirates of the Caribbean theme. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Copyright claims are coming. Yeah, I'll give you guys a legit shout out. I'm a nice person. The reason I walk off screen is because my keyboard's way over here. So I can actually only half see my screen when I type stuff. That should be the right one. There we go. Shazam!
Pause that way, see
So
if I
Mark
fix it.
Zuckerberg has been pushing so that you have to use an actual picture of your face for your profile picture. And naturally, I fucking hate Zuckerberg.
I can't hear it, but I'm
so
assuming you
we're
guys
gonna
can.
push this to its absolute fucking limit. Here we have our Moo Moo Juice.
There.
In spirit of Halloween.
If they're live,
Oh no, I know what this
We're
is.
gonna fuck that
notification
to
it
that.
saying they're live.
You
We're
remember
gonna
that
go
video
rate
I
them.
showed you of Boomy?
Uh-huh.
We
This is
attack
that
now.
video.
Oh no.
See how good we can get this. Okay, so
Liam,
one food
as soon as
coloring
they're
is made
chilled,
is
and I
disgusting
take them out
pink.
later, because I have
So
people
we
coming
will-
over. So that's the
We have
reason
to
why
stop
I did
this.
this.
I'm stopping.
I will send you
Boxes of
pictures,
food coloring?
Liam,
both
evil,
you
evil
personally,
boy.
and
Liam,
also
no,
in the
no.
chat, or would you prefer
No,
to send them in the
Bad,
recipe chat?
badly.
Bad, Liam.
Because I can send them to you personally if you would like.
You can't do that to people.
Privilege has
Can't
been
wait.
revoked.
Which one do you want it in? Recipe or personal? Because I can private DM them to you if you want. Send them either, okay? I will send them in the group chat and, yeah, recipe. I'll send them in the recipe chat. But for now, thank you all very much for joining me. Works up more, yes. And then Lolly can see them too. I want to say thank you all very much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you that have been coming and continuing to show up. And thanks for hanging out for me during this crazy, chaotic cooking stream. Also, thank you, Lolly, for the recipe. If you have more, feel free to send them. I will cook them. Thank you all. We're starting the raid. And thank you all very much. Thank you, Liam, for the sub. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget the custard. PM Madison. Follow.
Thank you for the follow, same runner. I do appreciate it. That's a tiny channel, and I like to keep it that way. So, thank you for the follow, and thank you for watching the stream too as well. Sorry. Thank you, thank you. Oh, hey, Chris.
We haven't left. Sam?
William sent you. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Hi, crazy kid. It's been a while.
mute. Sam! Yes, you haven't left. Why haven't you left? You should have left already. Okay. Do /raid. That's what I did! I did /raid. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're not gonna raid looking cam. Sam, send us away. You know what? We'll go raid her. Who am I raiding? Wait, why am I raiding? You can do it. /raid. I did /raid. It says I'm literally raiding Luke and Cam. That's what it says right now. Raided Luke and Cam successfully. That's what it says in my chat. Okay. What am I using? /raid. What? We'll go to her. Did you press raid now? Yeah. That's weird. Who am I sending it off to? I'm still here. Let's send us off to... Yeah, let's send us over there. Let's go visit her. There we go. I'm too strong. You are the ultimate power, Liam. You truly are. That's so confusing. I just raided, and it came back and raided again. So I can raid twice. Because it says I raided Luke and Cam successfully. Did that work? You know what? I'm so confused, Liam. Are you still here?